Blackstone Audio presents The Service of the Dead, a Kate Clifford mystery, by Candace Robb. This book is read by Sarah Nichols. For my dear friend Richard Shepherd, for rekindling my fascination with York Minster. We should profane the service of the dead to sing a requiem and such rest to her as to peace-parted souls. Hamlet, Act 5, Scene 1, lines 236 through 238. Chapter 1. A runaway wagon, a box of cinnamon. York, early February 1399. One moment Kate was laughing as Griselda called Matt back for yet another final instruction, and the next she was watching in horror as the young man stepped into the street, cried out, and fell beneath a runaway wagon. She rushed into High Petergate, calling out for someone to help her lift the wagon, and was quickly surrounded by a cluster of men, one of whom barked orders. The housekeeper tried to draw Kate aside. "Come, come, Mistress Clifford, best not to look," Griselda murmured. Kate shrugged her off. Bloody, mangled bodies were nothing new to her. Carts and wagons and the animals pulling them were dangerous in York's crowded, narrow streets. Kate had seen a man decapitated when a cart pinned him against a stone wall, a boy's arm severed by a wheel, an infant crushed by a frightened horse. "I will see to him," she said to the housekeeper. Griselda withdrew. The men had moved the wagon to one side. Matt lay on the cobbles, limp, unconscious, but whole. "Bleeding from the back of his head," one of the men said. "Should we lift him?" Griselda had disappeared back into Kate's guest house and now returned, holding out a blanket. "Roll him onto this, bring him inside." She crossed herself as they carried him past. "God walks with that young man." Kate said nothing. She did not believe in miracles. Matt's reflexes had saved him. He had managed to roll between the wheels. She collared a passing boy and offered him a penny to fetch Matt's father from the shambles. When she turned back to the house, she was shaking so badly she paused for a few breaths to steady herself and find her legs. A crowd had formed round the wagon, discussing it, arguing about who owned it, who was responsible, who was to blame. By mid-morning, Matt had been removed to his father's house under the watchful eyes of his cousin, a healer. She'd listed his injuries as a bruised head, a deep cut on his ear, scraped hands, and a badly sprained leg. Nothing life-threatening. Kate was not so certain. She had seen...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?